Hello, colleagues. So we are in day 2 of our 30-day challenge to learn how to use AI in social work. On basically just to use AI. So today I'm going to start off by again referring to this PDF document that I posted in the guides, Algorithmic Accountability, a primer. So I copied a piece of that, and let's see if we can do translations in ChatGPT. I'm going to just share something that happened when I was playing around with ChatGPT. I started saying hello. So hello in Afrikaans. I typed it in the Afrikaans way. And lo and behold, ChatGPT then responded in Dutch. And I replied again in Afrikaans, and it again responded in Dutch. And then I said, okay, bye, dankie, thank you, but can you actually speak Afrikaans? So then it switched over to Afrikaans. So yes, so sometimes because Afrikaans and Dutch is very similar, I get confused. I know that from of different applications. But then when you switch, correct it, say, okay, actually we are speaking about Afrikaans here, then it switch, and that was proper Afrikaans. So let me see if we can use Chat to do translations. Yes, we can use Google Translate. Yes, there are other translation applications. But my Edge, for example, and even my laptop stops working if I have too many tabs or too many applications open. So while ChatGPT is open, I don't want to now go and open another app. So let's see what would happen if I would ask it to please translate this piece into Afrikaans. So, as a social worker, you receive an email from a client or from another colleague, and that colleague maybe spoke to another person in your organization or your predecessor, and she was used to speaking her home language, and the client is maybe also speaking that language. And now you're looking at this email and you don't have a clue what the social worker is asking. So that happened to me before. My client was Afrikaans speaking. The social worker, the email track that I received was in Afrikaans. So the social worker in the organization that previously rendered services to this client was Afrikaans speaking. So I replied to that email, I referred to that email, and I used Afrikaans. And then no response, just no response. So that does not need to happen. We do have free translation applications available, so we need to use them. Let's see if ChatGPT is one such an application. So what I've now used is that PDF document that I refer to, and I should maybe just spell Afrikaans correct. So you were given a document to read, and you are have now been asked to say, okay, but please translate the information in this document to Afrikaans and write us an Afrikaans summary about this. So earlier this week, we learned to use the option of too long did not read um, to get a summary of the document, and now we can take that summary. In this case, I've now just took a new paragraph in the document and see if we can get a translation. And I say yes. Okay, so yes, this is a good Afrikaans translation, but it's a little bit difficult words. Okay, so let's experiment here and say, um, kan jy bogenoemde paragraaf in um, makliker Afrikaans verander sodat skoolgaande leerling dit kan verstaan. Okay, so I now accidentally clicked on enter. I actually wanted to indicate maybe the grade level. Grade 8 is apparently a good level to write things in. So I've now spoke Afrikaans to it, so now it's replying in Afrikaans. I could have put the question in English, and then it could have also then responded. So I'm asking it to put it in an easier Afrikaans, and I would suggest that you actually state Afrikaans, say for grade 8 level or something like that, so that it knows exactly. No, this is already much easier Afrikaans. Okay. So, what are you going to translate? Or even this PDF document that I used, are you going to translate it or just ask it for a summary that is more easily digestible? Because it's actually very technical language. So I want to see what Bart does with this. I'm not going to try Bing Chat. Let's just start a new chat. And we say paste. Sorry, I do. Let me start by tapping. I'm not even going to check what it actually gave me, what it thought my question would be. Please translate this into Afrikaans so that a grade 8 Afrikaans speaking learner can easily understand it. And let's see what it's giving us. So I've mentioned earlier in this week that the prompt is very okay. So bot cannot yet do translations. Okay. So that's interesting to know. So okay, so we are also learning what the different applications can do. Okay, what I was saying is that remember that garbage in, garbage out. So your prompt is very important. So if you are not happy with the response you receive from ChatGPT, play around with your prompt. Okay, so what we've seen this week, in especially is playing around with your prompt. Look at different applications, see if a different application will give you a different response. Um, so that's it for this video. I'm going to make another one also now, but let's end this video about translation. Um, so try this. Please post your videos of you translating some difficult concepts, or even easy an email that you received, into your language, your home language, and is it a good translation? Is it a bad translation? I was happy with ChatGPT's translation. It's been a while that I did translation, but I know sometimes Google's translations are not really up to scratch. Let me know. Please share your translations. What do you think? Thank you. Bye bye.